from the English West Midlands, we find ourselves at Molineux. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. Potentially one to savour. Arsenal get this game underway. Martin Ødegaard. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Had no interest in losing possession.
Just used his strength there.
Gomez. Armstrong. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Saka. Krejci. On to Gomez. An effective ball. Lovely intricate passing. Gomes. Decent looking pass. Still seeking space. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Well, potential danger. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. It's a perfect challenge. A lot of excitement whenever Bukayo Saka is in the lineup. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, quite simply, he's a great crosser of the ball, and that will be a major threat today. If he plays well, he'll be a big influence on this game.
Dare. Mosquera. Rodrigo Gomes. On to Gomez. Oh, great attacking play. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Declan Rice. Trossard. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Armstrong. On to Gomez. And a decent position for Wolves to be in. And just like that, broken up. Gabriel Jesus. Subimendi. Oh, great vision. Gabriel Jesus. Corner kick given to Arsenal. Over it comes. And making sure it wasn't problematic. Angel Gomez. Mosquera. Gomez. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Did look like a free kick. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Good-looking effort! And opted for the direct approach, but the keeper made light work of that one. Saka. Timber. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Martin Ødegaard. On to Saka. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can they forge ahead? How good was that?
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Krejci. On to Gomez. Armstrong. Getting into position to collect it. Composed and patient passing. Cross could be useful. And Wolves in a position of menace. Oh, that's a really good run. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jesus. Saka. Excellent defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And a disappointing end to that. Declan Rice. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, superb tackle.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Oluwalase Arokodare. It's a good Wolves move in the making. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And support available. Jesus. Rice with it. Fancies it. Well, that stop exactly what was required. Mosquera. Armstrong. And he read it well, intercepting it. Subimendi. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, Arteta's reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Armstrong. Very quick thinking there. Saka. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Can he? Need to get bodies back. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, he scores from the rebound, but it's the initial shot which causes the problem by going across the goalkeeper.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Gomez. Arokodare. Nicely timed tackle. Saka. Timber. It's with Erdogan. That's an exquisite pass from Gabriel Jesus. And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Ah, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one.
Well, just look at this. The timing, the determination, the skill. This is a brilliant header from a top-class player. It's a great goal.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. And the cross goes in. And the move breaks down. And there it is, the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Molineux. What a really good showing from Bukayo Saka. And you have to feel a bit sorry for those charged with the task of keeping him in check.
Yeah, he's certainly been a threat. He's looked really sharp and, of course, took his goal very well.
Into the second half, and Wolves know they've got to play much better than they did in the first 45. Rodrigo Gomes. Oluwalase Arokodare. And nicely over the top. And they have possession again. Gabriel Jesus. On to Saka. Martin Ødegaard. And waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. And swiftly ending that attack. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. Angel Gomez. Oh, this looks useful. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Can they do it? Oh, how did he not put it away?
That's a goal-saving challenge. What a wonderful clearance that is.
Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Arokodare. Will it go in? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I have to say, he never looked like missing. He hits the ball so cleanly. That's a really good finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Declan Rice. Subimendi. William Saliba. It's with Ødegaard. Promising pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Corner awarded to Arsenal. Playing it in. Subimendi. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Subimendi. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. Now options are plenty. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And into the last 30 minutes now. Trossard. And he read it well.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Incisive ball. Oh, in it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the game continues, and Wolves can now go hunting for an equaliser. Subimendi. Timber. And here's Saliba. Arsenal have given it away. Gabriel Jesus. And he has options available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Possibilities for them to counter. Could be threatening. Ball lost by Wolves. Trossard. And passing it well. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, they can keep possession now. Gomez. Well, it's one pass after another. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Corner to Wolves, what can they do with it? Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Let's see about the delivery. On a time for composure on the ball. Wolves unable to hold on to the ball. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Gyökeres. Declan Rice. Moving it so confidently now. Can he finish? Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. And a free kick here. Bellegarde. And Wolves looking dangerous. Might be a chance to break. Top-class defending. Angel Gomez. Gomez. Promising pass. Very quick thinking there. Subimendi. On to Saka. Declan Rice. And can they make one of these passes count? Oh, great vision. Possession lost by Arsenal. Ladislav Krejci. Bellegarde. On the attack in the closing phase. Trossard. Incapié. Now in possession, Trossard. Can they add to their lead? That's a good pass, but the keeper anticipates it and deals with the danger.
Well, the Wolves fans are really getting behind their team here, but will it be enough? What a finish we've got to this game.
Feeding it through. Can he put it away? Couldn't put it away, and that really looms large.
Yeah, they won't get too many more chances now.
Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Declan Rice. Trossard. It's with Erdogan. Yuri and Timber. Saka. Oh, danger here. Well, in the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. But nothing comes of it. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Gyökeres. Bukayo Saka. Fine cross into the middle. Clattered away. Ready to break, perhaps. And cutting it out. Victor Gyökeres. So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and their many fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, it certainly was a terrific performance from Gabriel Jesus. Keen to find out what caught your eye most of all.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.